Hey everyone. Last stream, my internet cut out right at the very end. And so there was like an additional minute of me just setting up two skull lamps at the bottom of my base and then going up and saving in the treehouse by our goose church. But I think that what happened was that my Wi-Fi just gets a little spotty with streams, and so I ended up running an Ethernet cord into my room, and so I think that's going to fix all of it because it also cut out during my Phasmophobia run last night too. So I think we have it fixed, but we'll see how it goes, I guess. Um, Otherwise, I think it's just time to jump right back in and get going. And hey, wait, how you doing? Yeah, I think it was maybe because of the fires, I think Johnny was streaming football, or I don't know what, but I was just having the worst time with my internet yesterday. This was all that was missed, was just I put two skull lamps down so I could find my freaking house. Oh, but there we go. I had the desktop audio turned off. How's your morning, Wit? Up to anything exciting? Ooh, pasta's always good. I think we might have chicken Alfredo tonight, so fingers crossed that it's just a pasta day for everyone. Yeah, I started stream a little bit later than I expected, but I was like debating if I wanted to stream or not today, and I was like, 100-day challenge is a long challenge. Just need to power through. I don't want to like let up on it and then never come back. Especially now that we know that we need to make the goose cult. But we did try Outlast Trials last night, off stream. I didn't wanna stream that my first time playing. And it was a lot. Johnny was really good at it. Johnny was fantastic. Him and I were terrible. Like, it's just so much happening and you can't fight back to save yourself. And there's just so many things that keep happening. Like, we'd have like this big objective that we're working towards, and I'd be like, okay, once we get that, it's done. We've survived. And then we get through that and it'd be like, okay, cool. That was like stage one. Now there's like 4 more stages. And it's like, oh, okay, I'll go die. Literally. But he did good. He did great. He just consistently saved us all. Uh, let's get a little coffin in here. Yeah, it was scary in the sense that like there was just no, I don't even know if I'd say scary per se. It was kind of like there's just always something happening, and so at a certain point, like, because there's no downtime, it's just constant adrenaline and never feeling like you have a moment to breathe. And I think eventually that turns out from being fear to like, I don't know, just stress or vigilance or something. But it was nice. Very gory, but nice. So I don't know if you're gonna end up wanting to play it or not, but it's definitely an experience. One that I guess I'll be getting more of in the future. I don't know why I do this to myself. Try to find the scariest games, and then I'm like, listen, everyone play with me right now. And I'm like, oh wait, I don't like being scared. But I'm glad you're down to try. Yes, exactly, you get the vibe. Is the music working for you? Sweet. Nice having a little bit of a backdrop. But I don't know. Oh, I think I figured out what my last cave is, which is actually hilarious to me, but I think it's the hanging cave. The one where you get, like, tied up. So I might just go run through that later. See if that's the case, because all of the different caves were listed in my journal, and it never listed hanging cave, so maybe I just, like, didn't go in the right way or something. What's other creepy shit? Okay. Well, what about an effigy? Yeah, just a cave to hang around in, you know, just a little something cave. We need to tear apart a few cannibals is all. Just make an effigy for my dead son who is dead. We don't know that. I mean, he is, but it actually is funny though that when if you choose not to save Timmy and you just like stay on the island in disgrace because you didn't bring your dead son back, you end up unlocking the option to like make effigies of your son and of your dead wife so that you have a little family with you, which I think is adorable. And it comes in like different options. Like you have like your son and wife sitting or your son and wife standing. Definitely not the sign of a broken man. Maybe another coffin. I mean, we want this to be a cult after all. The real question is, where the hell are people? I need legs and body bones. But I am getting excited to show Sons of the Forest because it's supposed to... I mean, I think is a huge improvement in a million ways outside of the story. The story itself is maybe one of the worst in any video game ever, but the gameplay's bomb. And like some of the aesthetics are bomb. It's like if we could just rewrite the last hour I read the wiki on the story. Oh my god. No. I mean, tell me what you think about it, because I guarantee you the wiki gives more context and makes more sense than playing it through yourself. He's fooling leaves. Yeah, no, it's so bad. You know, and I mean, okay, if you read the wiki, I feel comfortable spoiling it, basically. But honest to God, like, you're going through, and there's a lot of different, like, loose ends and things that I think that they do quite well. Like, they make it seem like there's this bigger story happening that you're not quite privy to, and so you expect this big reveal at the end that makes everything to make sense. But, like, as you're playing, it's clear that something happened on this island you're on that turned everyone into mutants and cannibals. There's a girl you're looking for who was also turned into a mutant, Virginia, with multiple legs. And you're like, okay, this is all messed up, but something's going to happen here. And Timmy, the son from this game, and Eric, the player, also make a sudden appearance for literally no reason. And they never talk to you about what's going on. They're like, you've got to get off the island. It's bad. And never say anything else besides that, which is like so not useful in any way. But then, as you explore, trying to like find the pieces of what's going on, you end up coming across this spaceship in the bottom of a cave with like this ancient alien armor, and you're like, okay, now there's aliens. And as you leave, these like bug-eyed mutants come at you that look horrifying and freaked me the hell out. Ooh. Wait, don't run away, let's be friends. Oh my god, I scared him away. No. I need your legs. But, yeah, but then you end up having to, like, go down towards where this artifact is that's supposed to, like, let you experience something. And you descend into hell. And it turns out those creatures that were there after the spacesuit were literal demons. Like, called demons and everything. And if you hold a crucifix up to them, they catch on fire and start burning. And then instead of like going any deeper into that, they just like have you go into the cube and you get taken to a futuristic city that makes no sense whatsoever. And they call it like a dimensional inversion. Like, you can't just make up words. Like, there's just no precedent for any of it. It was so bizarre. Okay, that was so in your head. The entire thing at the end, I was just like, it was such a good idea in so many ways for a story, but then they just completely botched it. Completely dropped the ball. In like one of the worst ways I'd ever seen in a game. Mr. Bird. It's just so bizarre that they would do it so poorly. Yeah, it's just, I mean, first of all, I feel called out, but also, yeah, it's just, it's hard to really kind of wrap your head around what was going on with it. And it seems like there's such an interesting set of ideas in practice, but it really wasn't being used effectively. Hey, listen, that makes for a perfect beta reader. I'm very grateful. We are hungry. Wait, no. Ooh. Okay. All healed up. Okay, the goose cult is doing well. I like to think. I wonder. Wait, what the hell? Okay, it's not letting me actually. Where the hell? We should be able to see the stick popping out. Oh no, it's not gonna let us decorate it with goose heads. That's like 80% of our religion. Actual religious discrimination. So this is what it's like to not be Christian in this world. Ooh, we need a lot of arms. Oh, okay, there's one. Not as much on that one. You know, write a 1-star review of our goose cult. Or of the game. Because the game makes sense. But our goose cult is perfect in every single way. And I will refuse to listen to any other opinion. Exactly. Okay, so that makes sense. I think that we should write a 1-star review solely for the fact we could create a proper goose cult, because I want this decorated with goose heads. But we've made good progress. We've got a cross for Church Goose Jesus. Okay, we got some stuff lined up. We might be able to. I can't believe Goose Jesus has already died for our sins. What a champ, honestly. You're right. We never deserved Goose Jesus. He knew that and he didn't judge. He just honked. I think our motto should be honk if you're horny for the Lord. It's gotta be like a goose honk. It's gonna go. Yeah, I need a bed. Okay, we're almost to 50. It's just gonna start getting weird. I mean, I guess we've already made a goose cult, but... Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is see about exploring that hanging cave. Exactly. Duck worshippers are the Protestants of our religion, actually, so that's more apt than you think. Okay, I think I'm gonna get some arrows. And then, yeah, we'll explore Hanging Cave just to see if I can get that frickin' Spelunker achievement. The fact it hasn't been given to me yet is honestly homophobic. Okay. Plus, we need food bad. We got way too much food up here. I swear, every time that you log back in, it like regrows all the foliage and stuff. The fuck? See, this is why we have the stick bridge. Yeah, that's not how you knock. I just keep thinking of Catherine Hahn in Parks and Rec when she would visit Amy Poehler's character and she'd be like, I've got a poncho because everything is a mess in your house because of your kids. They're disgusting. And then, like, when she's leaving, the kids run through and, like, put paint all over the back of her blazer, but it was on her poncho instead. She just looks at it and she's like, poncho! I'm like, stick fence. This is exactly why we have a stick fence, because of armsies like you. You'll be sitting around trying to knock down the trees I'm on when I just want your skin. It's not so bad, is it? Just getting skinned a little. This is not the platform I was thinking of. It's this one. Out of food. Actually, this reminds me. Do we have a lot of stealth armor? We don't. I mean, just in the interest of getting maxed out on everything, let's convert this lizard skin to stealth armor. There. We're doing so good. And dried fish. I do love this game. More than I should. We really do need more games that like allow you to just kind of make it and survive and create shit. And I mean, I guess like the Minecraft aesthetic, but I do hope that they have more like horror based. Exactly, the correct amount, which is non-stop forever. I feel like I hear mutants or something. More geese. Make a wish. Come on, buddy boys. That's kind of cute. Sorry, y'all, but I do have a cannibalism trophy I gotta work for. Ugh. Disgusting. Oh, he's covered in crucifixes. Oh, major cannibalism achievement unlocked. Eat an entire family. Disgusting. But there we go. Never have to eat another one again. Okay, let's do a little stick marker. Just to show that we've been through here. Get some more sticks just to be safe. I mean, this should be... This should be pretty straightforward, but like... For some reason it says I didn't explore this cave, so there must be something I'm missing or something else it wants me to do. This was like the first cave we went through. Where we met that first Virginia. This is just a water room. With some goodies in it. This is where we found Timmy's toy. I'm so lost about what I could have missed. I wonder if I'm supposed to go in the water? That, or I just didn't walk by the right entrance or something and it never registered as me going in? Hmm. Is there something down there? Ooh, it's deep. And there's nothing to it. Damn. Come on now. What in the hell? Because it says every other cave has been explored. Oh, see, now it's got Hanging Cave on there. Finally. It just says we haven't explored it at all. I don't know why. Maybe that was like the entrance we're supposed to go through, the one that we just did to get in here. Sure. Yeah, we've been through here. There's someone... dead up here. The photos of the yacht. Okay. Up here, we go straight. That takes us to Virginia. never go straight. Never. But on the flip side, it does seem like the Ethernet cable has been helping with the internet connection. God bless. Long ass job. Thinking about Sons of the Forest, though, I do feel like so many horror games just don't pay attention to plot, which breaks my heart, because I feel like a good horror game with great plot, nothing beats that. Like, give me 10 minutes. 10 minutes with the plot, and I'll make it fine. Ugh. Okay. Lost Children of the Peninsula. I guess this is a frequent occurrence. So... what was I gonna do? Oh. A little energy drink. Yeah, I mean, I know not everyone can be Silent Hill, but, like, I feel like they had the bones to a good story, and then they just gave up at, like, the resolution portion of the climax, you know? Like, they just couldn't make it all fit together in the end, and so it sucked. I think the Resident Evil games have been having the same problem. Resident Evil 7 and 8, both phenomenal games, great bones for a story, and then at the very end, they suck at tying it all together. And it's just like, I don't know, you had such potential, but I don't give you props if you, like, add in cool tidbits, but you can't actually execute them well. At least with Sons of the Forest, like, it's meant to be played more for gameplay and stuff, so, like, it's not as plot heavy. Like, you can kind of turn your back to it a little bit. Oh, shoot. But, like, with the Resident Evil games, like, it's entirely there for plot. Like, the story is part of what's scaring you. And so, I feel like it really needs to focus in on better storylines. Resident Evil 4 Remake and Resident Evil 2 did pretty good, though. Like, props are due. They did some stellar stuff. Jesus. Where the hell are we going? Okay, so I think at some point we're wanting to... this should get us back towards where we'd actually be found hanging, I think. Which is good, because we just need to, like, explore everything. Yeah, I really think that we could have fixed it if they just gave us a little more time. Gave us any time at all with it. I wonder if I'm supposed to go out a different exit. It's probably dark. Yep. But now that we know for a fact I was right, that this is the Hanging Cave and it's like what we're supposed to explore last to get the achievement, I just don't know what else it wants us to do with the cave. Only other thing I can think of is that we need to, like, go through and exit into Virginia's cave. I am getting the itch to play Silent Hill 2, though. That might end up needing to be a sooner stream. There's just so many good scary games to play right now. Like Silent Hill 2, Resident Evil 2 and 4. I would love to play Resident Evil 2. Sons of the Forest, Dead Space. Dead Space sounds so fun. I haven't played the remake. Guess we can go through to Virginia's area. See if that triggers it. Let's see what's up here again. So you gotta fight Virginia. I know Virginia doesn't respawn. I'm not sure. This technically counts as its own cave for some reason, called Baby Cave. But I'm just not sure exactly what would need to be done to say that we've explored Hanging Cave at this point. Oh, but it looks like it's getting light out. That or it's just the moon. Yep, it's just the moon. I guess I'll head back home for now. See what the hell's happening. Okay, the music definitely makes this a little scarier. Ugh. Okay, we have dried fish, bit of water. Definitely need to cook up some more water. And we need to get rid of these arms. Let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna look this up. Hanging cave. The forest. Clear. Okay. And we're back. Clean water. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do here is go put away the head and legs and everything for our Church of Goose. And then it says that to clear a cave, it's a bunch of invisible checkpoints that you only end up like crossing off once you have it on your to-do list to begin with. So I guess I need to just continue to explore it a little bit. Definitely you can tell it's the developer's first game that they've made. Oh god. Okay. I was gonna take them on, but now there's 5. Hmm. That doesn't sound like a good time. Maybe I should have more like markers or whatever. I think one for where I get the arrows makes sense. Maybe I need one for the lake and the big tribal village. Ugh. Babies afoot. Yeah, maybe one over here wouldn't be such a bad idea. Put it by where I can find the rope. Okay. Second verse, same as the first. I'm dedicated to getting this freaking Spelunker achievement out of the way. Just sitting here thinking, I'm not hearing much in terms of the music that's going. Yeah, I just turned it up a little bit. I think some of these songs are just a lot quieter than others. And thanks for banning that spam chat. You the best. I'm glad you enjoy it. It's unpaid work, but it pays an exposure, mainly to my voice. Have things settled down a decent bit now that Harper's gone for you? Well, that's good. It's always fun having kids around, but getting back to basics afterwards is always kind of a welcome return. I'm just so confused about what I haven't checked off in this cave. So bizarre. C'est bizarre. Okay, back. I wonder if it's... We need to go back to where we find the compass and everything, and prime a rope to get out. Come on now. Just could never actually spend this much time in a cave to save my life. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about them that's so creepy. Like, I would love to go exploring a cave or something, but I still understand that I would be terrified the entire time. Got paper. So bizarre. I feel like I've never had this much trouble with an achievement. Mom, we're exploring you so good. Explored up here. I tell you what, having gone back to Spokane, I'm definitely feeling the nostalgia for winter and fall. Like, I just haven't had that stuff in so long. I need it. Like, this feels like perfect, like, October spooky vibes. And I was like, oh my god, I haven't had a spooky October that feels like October in forever. And fall is my favorite season. By far. I mean, SoCal is nice in a lot of ways. I feel privileged to complain. Like, I'm living here and I'm like living comfortably and blah 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 blah. But boy, I tell you, a little bit of snow and some rain would do wonders. Yeah, Boston would be ideal. I would kill to live in Boston. I also just feel like more of an East Coast girly, you know? I think the vibe there is much more my speed. Come on now. I wonder if I have to be like knocked out and dragged to Hanging Cave. That'd be kind of annoying. Come on now. I mean, I googled for a second and it said that there's just like invisible checkpoints that you have to pass. But eh. I'll just go back down to Virginia. Or actually no. I'll just call it. Look it up later. I mean, we've got another 50 days to spare. For now, I think I'd mentioned wanting to get a stick marker for the main tribal village, so I might as well do that while I'm here. Yeah, I think we can head up to the hunting cabin. See, now the music feels a little loud. Get this started. Oh, we had the same thought. Um, underwater entrance. I don't think there is one for the Hanging Cave, is there? Thankfully, we have this lovely series of platforms that we can use to get right up to where our base is. Blah. See about getting that frickin' raccoon. Let's take this off. Some of that. Some of that. Okay, yeah, it's too dark for me to see jack shit. Sorry, Mr. Deer. For what it's worth, it was personal. Yeah, we have a little drying hut here now. Oh. We can't sleep yet. Rude. I guess we'll start setting up some lovely lights. Got feathers for days. What's some other shit that we could actually build in here? Maybe a gazebo? Where would a gazebo go? Maybe over here? Yeah, I can see it being over here. Little gazebo right when you enter. Why is life so hard? You sound like my therapist. Yeah, I'm not a fan of night in this game, and I think that's a credit to the developers, because, like, they do make it a little too eerie. It's so hard to see. I guess thankfully we can put this stuff down with no real worries. Any monsters or mutants that hear it are gonna end up staying, being on the ground far below and can't get up here. Oh, one thing that I do think that Sons of the Forest did that was kind of cool was that it made the cannibals and the mutants enemies. So like sometimes you'll come across like a cannibal village and they'll have mutants tied up to posts and stuff like that. And you can like cut the mutants free to have them wreak havoc on the cannibals. And like depending on what population you tend to attack more, like I always end up attacking things in the caves more often just because you can like get away from stuff in the outside world. So because of that, like typically the cannibals are stronger and because they haven't been thinned down as much, and so like the mutants will be tied up in their bases. But if you end up like attacking the cannibals more, then the mutants and stuff will have overrun their villages, and you'll just see like a bunch of dead cannibals with mutants around. And I think that's a fun little dynamic. I think it's cute and flirty and fun. But what day is it now? Days survived, 51. Over halfway there. But I do think that I remember seeing that it was like you don't have to get all the way to 100. But overall, it works out. The Forest will be my first like single player game I get 100% on, and then Phasmo is my main multiplayer game. Then pretty soon, we'll be able to start adding in more games, and my VTuber will be finished. I think Elia said that the VTuber will be done on Wednesday. So here's hoping. Looking forward to finally getting that going and starting a next chapter. Especially because I'm gonna look so handsome and fun. Everyone's gonna be like, ooh, who's that? She's different. Have you thought more about if you would want to do a VTuber? Oh wait, I think you said maybe in the future, just not now. Oh, you want to try and make your own? Props to ya. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. I mean, I understand like art is magic or whatever, and like, you know, they're just like casting spells with their pen or pencil, but I also just like the rigging part, I think is what gets me. I just don't know how they have the knowledge to rig it up properly, get everything moving. But you've got such good artistic ability, you could definitely figure out some exciting ideas. It's perfect. My beautiful little gazebo. What the hell? Okay, this guy's just dead. Man, we got our asses beat in Phasmo last night. Like it was bad. Like I think we died every single game and we never got the ghost right once. Like it was bad bad. Um and to be fair, some of them it was just like comical how badly things went. Like I was I think we were on Willow Street and the ghost was in the kitchen. I was walking out to like go pick up something and probably some incense, and the ghost not only began a hunt unexpectedly because it was a freaking Fae, but it also decided randomly that it was going to materialize in the living room in front of the door. So as I was going to walk out, it started the hunt, spawned on top of me, instantly killed me, and then went and instantly killed Pam because she was coming right behind me. And it was just like, oh, okay, I guess we're the worst. But it was just stuff like that nonstop all night. Or like, I think there was a myling or something, and we heard like 3 parabolic back to back. And we were like, okay, so it's a myling. And then it turned out it was a poltergeist. Or I think one time we had it set up for a perfect investigation and we went in for a hunt just so that we could check which type of ghost it is. And somehow it killed me when we were just waiting for it to get a bit closer. Like I just waited a second too long. It was just non-stop like L's across the board. It was so funny. Eventually we were like, around that time my internet cut out again and like it was starting up a new stream for me and I was like, actually let's just call it and play Outlast Trials. let's try something else. And then we got our ass handed to us in Outlast Trials. So I was like, okay, this is not our night for video games, it's all, but that's okay. Building destruction is off. Got our gazebo. Yeah, RIP, but like it was so funny. I know some people get really, really pissed, but like when I do bad at a video game, it just makes me laugh. It's just like, okay, so this is just their way of saying it's time to try something new. I know some people get so pissy with games, and I just think that it's hard for me to play with them solely because I think that's hilarious. And so I start to laugh, and then that doesn't help the situation ever. Like, never laugh when someone's angry. But I just can't help it. I always think it's so funny. I know Johnny's that way a little bit, like, especially if he's not doing well in a game and, like, other people are, he can get really, really, like, annoyed. He's never actually mad in real life, but, like, he gets so pissed. And I just have to stop myself from laughing my ass off because I'm like, it's just a ghost hunting game. We're okay. None of this matters. Okay, so this guy's dead too. What did I miss? What happened here? Okay, you know what? You can say that Cam Woodwind hates Johnny all you want. I think that I was making fun of him for it, and now it hates me too. I always freaking die at Camp Woodwind. Like, we got the Ranger achievement or whatever, the Ranger badge, and I was so stoked because I was like, Camp Woodwind's the best. We've got this down on lock. You know, like we had it like a well-off oiled machine, just ready to like crank them out. And now all of a sudden, I think I'm at like 14 wins on it. I just cannot survive a single round. I think it's just the bump up to Nightmare. Like it got so much harder because it's so much harder to control your sanity. Like everything is all pitch black. Which reminds me that I really want to play Phasmo tonight. I need to make up for how badly I sucked. I'm getting sick and tired of this raccoon. Custom when you get back into it. Yeah, I mean, custom I think is fun. I'm like wary of doing custom until I feel like I'm able to do insanity. You know? I feel like once I can do insanity, I'm happy with custom. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, like just kind of getting used to the sanity mechanic more. I feel like I have a good understanding generally about where sanity should be at, but I think what gets me is that, you know, there's always ghosts that are able to drain your sanity so fast that it makes it harder to kind of keep an eye out and understand where your sanity truly is. But sorry, I got distracted by the bunny rabbit. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. I'm really excited to start trying the apocalypse trophies. And Johnny was like, it's not so bad. You just gotta start at like, you gotta go for the gold so that way you're always able, like, once you get gold and you do it one time, you get all of the apocalypse trophies at once. But I was like, yeah, screw that. Absolutely not. Not doing that whatsoever. Like, I think it's like bronze is if you win Sunny Meadows single player with a 6 times modifier, and then silver is with a 10 times modifier, and gold is with a 15 times modifier. And I just don't see how you can expect to just go straight into gold, like a 15 times modifier, and survive. Because it's not just surviving and getting the ghost right, because then you could just like guess and go out. You have to get a perfect investigation, like all objectives, all photos, everything. And so with that in mind, I'm just like, yeah, no, you say that like it's easy, but I think I'll just stick to trying for bronze for a while, and then maybe going up to silver and then gold. Yeah, getting it with the Deogen makes sense. I would love to get it though. The badges look so cool. It just means basically being able to do it in Insanity by yourself and then 2 customs. But having no cursed object makes the percentage jump up quite a bit. I do think it's funny that you can't play Tanglewood on amateur, because you're so fine when we play as a group. Is it just like you being solo in the game that makes you freak? That's funny. Yeah, you'll get past it. You just have to give it a try. It's honestly, when I first started playing, I was terrified of doing it solo, and then playing with people made a lot more sense. Now I feel pretty comfortable doing either. It's not too bad once you get through a few games. Like, you just have to accept that you're gonna die, and then just go for it. Mhm. Man. Now I want to play Phasmophobia. Yeah, and I mean, on the bright side, being a little bitch on stream is gonna be good for getting viewers, right? Helps you get a little bit more going on. Don't apologize or anything. But I do think it's so funny just because of how brave you are when you're playing with us. You're actually like petrified and peeing yourself when you do it solo. It's great. Yeah, Phasmo's a necessity. You did used to be a Van Princess. Johnny and Pam too. Johnny less so, but then he became one because he started dying a lot. My ass cannot stay in the van to save my life. Yeah, it's a skill, you know? You just gotta get used to dying, accept that you'll die a bunch and it'll be embarrassing, and then you improve. And honestly, the amount I've been learning just from playing more and more on Nightmare has been great. Like, so many weird little things. But now that we play on Nightmare and stuff, you get so much money, you won't have to be worried about dying and losing your stuff. Unless you still are anyway. Which I will heckle you for. Slowly but surely improving. You're doing great. You're doing amazing. Yeah, we'll have to play some Phasmo tonight. It's a necessity. Make up for how badly we were wrecked last night. Okay. Oh god, we lighted on fire. That's terrifying. So many arms. Yeah, thank God. It looks like the internet is finally stabilized now that we have the Ethernet cable in. Oy. Well, we've got a pretty view. Any geese? No geese. Oh, it says I'm infected. Okay, that should prevent it from being knocked down. Oy vey. Oh, well, the moon is pretty. Yeah, we just gotta explore Hanging Cave. I wonder why it hasn't been marked off yet. Slowly improving. So how's life, Wit? You're there for a few more weeks? The ruse. Oh wow, so you still got like a month. You know, it's funny, I told Pam and Johnny, they were like, when does Wit get back? And I was like, typically they get back somewhere between February and April. I was like, somewhere in that time range. So, still on point. Oh wow, you're back in May? Why May? Ah, wild. So you go up to hang out with Harper. I swear, you're at your house like half the year. Yeah, props to you. Then you go camping when she goes back home. Yeah, I mean, good for you. That's cool. I know how much you love your parents. I think that if I ever spent that much time with family, I would be on the news. I hate that this is taking so long. Yeah, I could imagine. It's gotta be nice having some time to yourself. Okay, I think this will be my last day in the game. When we call it quits on this day, I'll have to go because I'll need to take baby out and take her on her walk. I caught myself as I was saying it because she knows those words and she'll get excited. The only things that she knows in English are WALK, POTTY, and BED. You say those words and she is ready to go. Yeah, she's always right next to me. She's too terrified to ever not be within, like, eyesight of me. And she's blind, so that means pretty close. I mean, she's not blind, but like, you can tell in her eyes that she's lost a bit of her vision. She's really sweet though. She's getting so much more used to Johnny and Pam. Like, gets so excited every single day when she hears Pam and Kika go out to go potty. She's wagging her butt, like not just her tail, her entire butt. It wags with her excitement. And Pam and I take the dogs out together so they can get more used to each other. Like, Kika's doing totally fine. Kika gives zero shits about Baby. Like, it's not even like a dislike thing. It's like she treats Baby like she's a couch. Like, there's just no interest or whatever. But Baby's fascinated by Kika. She follows her around like a lost puppy, but then like she's still so petrified of everything that sometimes Kika gets a little bit of an energy boost or something and starts running around like the devil. And Baby gets terrified and starts growling or acting like she needs to protect herself. And so we're just trying to get her more used to the fact that Kika's just a little bit of a freak. She's our freak. So it's all going pretty good though. Taking her on daily walks, which she loves and is not used to, it seems like. She cuddles up in bed every night. She's figured out how to use the stairs to get onto my bed that I bought her. So she loves the warm weather. She's still in like complete shock. When I let her out of the kennel when we first got here and she stepped onto green grass, she looked like I just punched her in the face. Like, she was so confused about what she was experiencing. But now that she's realized it's just nice weather, she's so happy. I think the sweetest thing to me is that you can tell that she really gets excited about people, but she's still so scared of everything. So like, Johnny had a friend over last night so that they could watch the game, and she would just be so excited the second I'd open the door to just run out and see what was going on and be around him and stuff. But she'd also be so scared that if I wasn't right there in her line of sight, she would run back to me and then like try to like wiggle and show me that she wants me to come with her. It's so cute. Definitely feel like the secure base that she uses to explore from, and that's very kind. Sweet. Okay, so this is protected from armsies now. Hey, bud. Sweet little sweet little baby. Oh, here's another random ass dead guy. It's the best for resources. Oy. Disgusting. Ooh. Got a whole host of them up here. Sorry, buddies, but I need your legs and your arms. Hey. Come on now. Sorry, I just need your arms. Nothing personal. This is just a tribute to Mother Goose. Mother Goose demands blood. Oh, there goes the head. Okay, see, not so bad. The question becomes, where can we find more corpses? Ooh, I gotta blow my nose real quick. 1 second. Oh my gosh. I completely forgot to unmute. My bad. You know, these are the little things that I'll get used to. Um, no, I was just gonna say that. Oop, good old cannibal. What I was trying to say, but I was muted, was that I messed up in that I typically never, ever, ever get a cold. Like, I think I get one. I think I've had one during my entire time in Los Angeles. And it was when I had gone to, God, what was it, Wisconsin? Yeah, I went to Madison, and I got sick from the flight. That typically is what happens to me. Like, I only get sick when I go to a conference or fly on a plane, but otherwise I'm typically fine. And I was really proud of the fact that this last trip to Spokane, I was fine. And so I was like, okay, I beat it. You're like, don't have to worry about it. Thank God. I started bragging about it to my aunt because, like, everyone in my family is always so sick, and that's just never applied to me. But of course, my uncle and my cousin came down with a terrible cold, and they ended up giving it to me. And, like, thankfully, colds only last like 2 days with my immune system. But for some reason, it has, the congestion has stuck. That's 3. Shit was that? Okay, scared him off. Yeah, I just... Oh god, they ate him. Yeah, everything is totally fine, but ugh, I just hate being mildly inconvenienced by my health. Such a privileged thing to be able to say, but I am so not used to it, and I am the biggest wimp whenever I'm sick because of it. The second I even have a mild headache, I'm like, what is this torture? Like, the worst part of the wildfires for me is the fact that, like, the smoke has given me a mild headache, which, like, I think Pam and Johnny had worse headaches from it, but I'm still like, this is hell on earth and I'm dying. Sadly, this is the end of the world. Yeah, I think it makes sense though when you have like chronic pain or chronic issues, because it's like you've already got so much going on, then like one minor thing gets added on top, and it's like, okay, this is the worst in the entire universe now. Like, this is cruel and unusual. For me, I'm just like, my health is perfect. So now I have a minor headache, and I think this is my 9/11, like, end of the world moment. Oh, okay, well, that's an ugly effigy. But we got it. The Church of Mother Goose is nearing completion. Praise be. Oh, we'll just. These are like our stained glass windows. Just cute little Timmy drawings. Nothing to see here. Question is, are there geese for us to kill? There are. I thought that might make them fly away. Come on, Mr. Geese. You need your heads. The Church of Mother Goose is calling. The Church of Mother Goose craves violence. Damn. Damn. Where's the last one? Oh. Well, there's always tomorrow. But I mean, in the grand scheme of things, we did pretty okay for today. Mediocre. Okay. I thought I'd be able to get up that way, but I can't. Let's see. So, I think overall, not too bad a day. We finished up the Church of the Goose, protected the Goose Guest Lodge. I think I'll call it now because I'll probably need to stay up through the night just to reset my sleep schedule in this game. we've made it over halfway. Gosh. Well, another fun day of working on 100 days in the forest. This is taking longer than I remember because I don't know. I feel like I never actually got through this achievement before, but we'll do it. It'll be great. So, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. If you're bored later on, we'll be playing Phasmophobia, I assume. But if not, then I'll see you around. You have a great rest of your day. All right. See ya.